So these are those images from October 2022 when you see Salil Shetty of George Soros' foundation walking with Rahul Gandhi in the Bharat Jodo Yatra. So obviously this picture has been going viral now and is very much part of the political fight. Team Modi has come out on the front foot to attack George Soros, calling him an economic war criminal among much else. Take a look.
I may be naive, but I expect a democratic revival in India.
The American investor believes that the Adani controversy will spark what he calls a democratic revival in India. Billionaire George Soros has sparked a furious debate after he spoke out on the Adani Hindenburg research papers at the Munich Security Conference and went on a complete anti-Modi tirade. He didn't stop with just democratic revival. Soros even said that Modi was losing his stranglehold now over the government.
Modi and business tycoon Adani are close allies. Their fate is intertwined. Adani Enterprises tried to raise funds in the stock market but failed. Adani is accused of stock manipulation and his stock collapsed like a house of cards. Modi is silent on the subject, but he will have to answer questions from foreign investors and in Parliament. This will significantly weaken Modi's stranglehold on India's federal government and open the door to push for much-needed institutional reforms. I may be naive, but I expect a democratic revival in India.
The BJP has now latched onto these comments by the tycoon philanthropist to reignite their conspiracy charge.
That he has pronounced funding of over $1 billion, particularly to target leaders like Prime Minister Modi, is significant. We as a nation state are together with Prime Minister Modi laying the foundation for the future of our country that will not only inherit our dreams, but a resilient and stronger economy.
So did the opposition choose to side with Soros and his democratic revival comment? Interestingly, most opposition leaders distanced themselves from Soros's comment, but did use the opportunity to fire at the Modi government all over again.
जब शक खड़ा होता है तो परीक्षा से क्यों भाग रहे हो आप? जांच करवा लो, मांग क्या है? दूध का दूध पानी का पानी हो जाएगा। और जब आपकी चोरी पकड़ी जाती है, कोई जांच की बात करता है तो देश बदनाम हो गया। अरे भैया, देश बदनाम ऐसे नहीं होता है। देश तब बदनाम होता है कि कहीं शक होता है और आप जांच से भी भागते हो तो शक गहरा हो जाता है। आप चोर हो वो लोगों के दिल में बैठ जाता है। जांच करवाइए।
Adani crisis has caused restlessness among countless investors, most of them from the middle class, poor class, and also the investors from abroad. The foreign investors are also going to question the government of India and the authorities like SEBI, etc., to see how they can recover their losses.
George Soros is facing fire from all quarters, but it's not the first time that the billionaire has made these kinds of comments against Prime Minister Modi. Here's what he said about the abrogation of Article 370 in January 2020.
That leaves
the biggest and most frightening setback occurred in India, where the democratically elected Narendra Modi created a Hindu nationalist state, imposing punitive measures on Kashmir, a semi-autonomous Muslim region, and threatening to deprive millions of Muslims of their citizenship.
Soros' comment on the Hindenburg research report has put the focus again on how the Adani group, in their defense just weeks ago, called the allegations an attack on India.
68 of these so-called 88 questions are like this: bogus, misrepresentation and outright lies. Either they have not done any research, they've just cut, copy, paste and did a hit job, which what we believe it is, a malicious hit job on the FPO. Or, which is even worse, they actually did the so-called research. They knew this because it's the same accounting note, and they're deliberately misleading the public.
Soros may be a man with an agenda. His credentials as a philanthropist are undisputed, but so is his bias against Narendra Modi and his political activism. Bureau Report, India Today.
A democratic revival